Okay, so we're going to be doing something similar to last lesson where you had a go at doing some oblique drawing. This time we're going to be drawing in perspective. Now, perspective is my favourite way of drawing, mainly because of the way it actually looks like it's what it's supposed to. Now you need to think back to when you did your practice perspective drawing, and we're going to be doing some drawing, trying to draw our flat back furniture using this method. Now, similar to the way you've done things before, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a cuboid, the sort of same shape as you want your table or bedside table to be, or whatever your piece of furniture to be. So last lesson I drew a bedside table looked a bit like this in oblique, where you can see this front view. I'm going to try and draw the same thing so you sort of see what we have to do in 2-point perspective. So first thing we need to do, again, I'm going to be starting off by drawing a pen so you can see it a bit clearly. I suggest you use a rubber, especially in perspective. You want to be able to rub out the construction lines, because in perspective there's lots of them. So the first thing you need to do is you need to draw a line along the top of the paper. Okay, and this line is going to be the horizon line. Okay, so again, if you want to use a ruler, you're more than welcome. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a vanishing point over here and a vanishing point over there. So we're going to be doing 2-point perspective. We've got a vanishing point at this side and we've got a vanishing point at this side. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line down the middle of the paper. Okay, like so, like that. And from the top of the line, I'm going to take it all the way up to this vanishing point. So I'm going to go up here, like that, to that vanishing point. Again, if you want to use a ruler to be more precise, you can do. I'm going to take at the bottom of the paper, the bottom line, right up to this vanishing point over here. Okay, so 2 lines, as you see, they're not parallel anymore. They're getting closer together towards our vanishing point. Okay, now I'm going to do this on here, but so I can draw it properly, I'm going to turn it round, and I'm going to draw up to that vanishing point over here, like that. So I've now got a sort of V shape going in both directions. Now I need to decide on the size of my cuboid or my cube, so I'm going to make it over sort of like this over here. Again, this line, all the vertical lines will be parallel, so these need to be straight up and straight down. This will go off to that vanishing point, and then another line down that side, and then this will go off to that vanishing point. Now hopefully you can see there my cuboid. Okay, so I've got my cuboid here in the middle of the page. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by drawing the top surface of my bedside table. So I'm going to start darkening this in up here, and you can start seeing it emerge like so. Okay, and then I'm going to bring this line down here, and then this line here will go off to my vanishing point over there, and then I'm going to join up over here. Now same with this line needs to go to this vanishing point, so I'm going to turn my page around and run a bit off there, and then this line will come down here. Yeah, about like that. Okay, and there's the top of my bedside table that I did last time. Okay, so now I'm going to give this a thickness, like so. Okay, and then this line here, go off like that to the vanishing point, like so. So there's my bedside table coming together like that. Now what I need to do is, again, I'm just using this box here as a guide for my shape, making sure all of the shape fits inside, all my design fits inside. So now I'm going to bring down my legs. So I'm going to have one leg here, 2 vertical lines for the leg, and then another leg here like that, and then I'm going to take these bottom of the legs up to that vanishing point, and this line up to that vanishing point, and then to finish off my leg I have a line like that. Now again, we've got lots of construction lines all going off to our vanishing points. If you draw these in pencil you would be able to rub them out, but I'm obviously drawing them in pen, so I won't be able to. So now just so I start seeing which lines are correct, I'm going to start darkening in the outside lines, like so. just the ones right on the outside, so we can start seeing where my creation of my bedside table is coming together. Just rotating the page so it's easy for me to do. Like that. And then I've got my design there. Okay, so basically the first thing you need to do, I'll turn over the page so you can see again, just to recap, is you're going to draw your horizon line like that, 2 vanishing points, one on one side, one on the other. You're going to draw a line in the middle like so. These lines will go up to the 2 vanishing points one side, 2 vanishing points the other. Then decide on what big you want your cuboid to be. So point there, up to that vanishing point here, up to that vanishing point, and that gives you my cube. Okay, so I'm just going to darken the cube so you can see it. There's my cube, and in perspective, and then I use this as a guide to draw everything else. All right. So what I want you to do is have a go at drawing some ideas in 2-point perspective, and then perhaps stick them onto your PowerPoint as your presentation. Don't forget, again, we want to annotate these, so we're going to add some labels. We're going to talk about what materials they're made from, how it's going together, add some annotations to explain your ideas. So by the end of this lesson, you will have a load of different ideas, 3 pages, 1 page of your rough sketches, 1 page full of ideas drawn in oblique, like so, and then another page, this will be our 3rd page of ideas drawn using the perspective. Okay, so have a go, see how you get on. This one's probably a little bit more difficult, lines disappearing in the other direction, but have a go. What I suggested as well, if you've got some pencil crayons, add some colour to the outside, make it look nice when you start developing your styles of drawing and things like that. Okay, so today's lesson, a page of perspective ideas, please, not just 1. I know I've only done 1 as a demonstration. Let's try and do 3 or 4 and fill that page up, please.